That sound your cat makes right now, the one you've always believed meant everything was fine, might actually mean the opposite. Most cat owners never question the purr. It feels warm, safe, like proof your cat is happy and your bond is strong. But what if that sound has been hiding something from you this entire time? What if your cat has been trying to tell you something, and you've been smiling right through it? Stay with me, because after this, you will never hear that sound the same way again. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Cats purr when they're happy. Yes, but they also purr when they are in pain, when they are terrified, when they are sick, when they are dying. The purr is not a happiness signal. It never exclusively was. And the fact that most people don't know this is quietly putting cats at risk every single day. Because here's the problem. When your cat purrs, your brain immediately relaxes. You think everything is fine, nothing to worry about. But what if that purr is your cat doing the only thing it knows how to do when something is very, very wrong? That's not a small misunderstanding. That's years of missed signals. Let's talk about what actually creates the purr. Deep in your cat's throat, tiny muscles in the voice box contract and release rapidly, somewhere between 25 and 150 times every second. Every breath in, every breath out, air passes through that vibrating space. And what you hear is the purr. Here's what makes this remarkable and unsettling. That same mechanism doesn't belong to happiness alone. It activates across completely different emotional states: joy, fear, stress, agony. The body doesn't switch it off just because something is wrong. In fact, for many cats, the worse they feel, the more consistently they purr. Vets see this constantly. A cat running a fever, purring. A cat with a broken bone, purring. A cat in its final hours, purring. Not because anything is okay, but because the body uses that vibration to cope. You have been reading the sound. You should have been reading everything else around it. So how do you tell the difference? This is where most people get lost, because a pain purr and a happy purr can sound nearly identical. The difference is never in the sound alone. It's in the full picture. A content, relaxed cat will have soft, half-closed eyes, a loose, comfortable body, maybe slow, deliberate blinking. It will choose to be near you, not just tolerate being near you. Its breathing will be easy. Its tail will rest naturally. But here's the strange part. A cat in distress can look almost exactly the same at first glance. Stillness is not always peace. Quietness is not always calm. Watch for ears turned slightly backward, pupils wider than the light in the room explains, a tail curled tightly underneath the body, breathing that seems just a little too shallow, just a little too fast. And if your cat is normally active but suddenly very still and purring, that combination should never be ignored. That's not relaxation. That's a cat managing something it cannot say out loud. Now, here's something researchers discovered that will completely change how you think about your cat's purr. There is a specific type of purr your cat uses only on you. Scientists call it the solicitation purr. It's what your cat does when it wants food, attention, or comfort from a human. And buried inside that purr, hidden within the vibration, is a high-frequency sound that mimics the cry of a human infant. Not perfectly, but close enough. Close enough that your brain picks it up and responds with urgency, with the instinct to help, to move, to get up and do something. Your cat didn't learn this consciously, but over thousands of years of living alongside humans, cats evolved this specific sound because it works on us every single time. Your cat has a version of its purr that is engineered to manipulate your parental instincts. And it has been working on you your entire life. You just didn't know it had a name. But here's the part that should genuinely concern you as a cat owner. Cats are built to hide pain. In the wild, showing weakness is a death sentence. Predators target the vulnerable. So cats evolved to mask discomfort, to keep grooming, keep moving, keep appearing fine, long after something has gone seriously wrong. Purring fits perfectly into that survival instinct. It self-soothes. It calms their nervous system. It signals to anything watching, I am not in danger. I am not weak. Keep walking. The tragedy is that you are not a predator. You are the one person who could actually help. But that ancient instinct doesn't make exceptions, not even for the human who feeds them, loves them, and sleeps beside them every night.
So your cat may have been silently suffering last month, and it may have purred through the entire thing. This is why so many cat illnesses go undetected until they are advanced. Kidney disease, dental infections, arthritis, respiratory problems. These conditions build slowly and quietly. And during all of it, the cat continues to function, continues to appear calm, continues to purr. By the time a cat shows obvious, undeniable signs of illness, refusing food entirely, struggling to walk, hiding completely, the window for easy treatment has often already closed. So stop using the purr as your main measure of your cat's health. Start watching the quieter signals instead. Subtle changes in appetite, drinking more or less water than usual, avoiding a jump they always used to make, grooming one spot too much, or suddenly stopping grooming altogether, using the litter box differently, spending time in unusual places. Those are the real signals, not the purr. Here's one final thing, and this one surprises almost everyone. The purr also heals. The vibration frequency of a cat's purr, between 25 and 50 hertz, falls within a range that studies have linked to bone repair, reduced swelling, and pain relief. When a cat is injured, purring isn't just a response to pain. It's the body's attempt to fight back against it, to generate medicine from the inside using nothing but sound. It's one of the most remarkable things in the animal kingdom, and it means that when your cat purrs through something difficult, it isn't pretending, it isn't performing. It is doing the most instinctively intelligent thing it knows how to do. It is trying to survive. It is trying to heal. It is doing everything within its power and asking, in the only language it has, for you to notice. The purr was never just one thing. It was always this, layered, complex, extraordinary. Your cat cannot look at you and say, I'm scared, something hurts, I need help. It doesn't have those words. What it has is a vibration in its chest that carries 100 different meanings, and only one person in the world is close enough to learn which one it's speaking today. That's you. So the next time your cat settles beside you and begins to purr, take one extra moment. Look at its eyes. Watch the shape of its body. Notice whether it leans into you or simply stays still. The sound might be identical to every other time, but the message might be something you've never heard before. And now, you'll finally be listening. If this changed the way you see your cat, subscribe. There are hidden signals your cat sends every single day, and most owners never learn to read them.